What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Crypto Grind channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Stuart, and we have got another action-packed market update for you right here, right now. Again, remember, nothing that I say is financial advice. I'm just an average guy at home talking to his camera, hoping that you guys enjoy the content and follow along with me. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, drop a like, and also click the bell notification so you know when I go live so you can get the next exciting market update. If we have a look at the overall market share, you can see not a good day, mostly red unfortunately, but with the market as volatile as it is, we are going to get some days where we're going to be up and other days where we're going to be down quite a bit. We only have a few green bubbles here, Lunar Classic, which we spoke about yesterday. More exciting news came out about that today. KuCoin, one of the largest DEXs, is going to be supporting the burn, so really bullish news for Lunar Classic. We do have mostly red bubbles. Bitcoin is down about 4%. All the gains that we saw from some of the coins yesterday also down, so unfortunately pretty flat in the last 24 hours. If we move to have a look at the overall market action, we can see we have dipped below the $1 trillion mark. Rather unfortunate. It is something that we like to see round about the $1 trillion mark and moving upwards from there. But as I said, in a volatile market like we have here, unfortunately, there are going to be days where we just don't get what we want. Down about 5%, as you can see here. Hopefully, in the next 24 hours, we'll make that up, but it's going to be something that we're going to have to monitor very closely. If we hop on over to the Bitcoin chart over here, you can see we had a very big red dip all the way down from about 19,800, went as low as 18.5. We have picked up slightly. We're looking at 18,600. It has been holding over the last few hours, which is nice to see. There is obviously some resistance here. If it does break past that resistance, we might be testing some of the lower lows that we saw over here. If not, I think it's going to hold flat and then maybe go back up into the 20,000 mark and hold there for a little while until we can see whether it's going to stay flat or break out into a bullish pattern. At the moment, we are in a bear market, so it's more than likely going to stay flat and go down. But cryptos being as crazy as they are, who knows? Sticking with Bitcoin, someone who notoriously doesn't really like Bitcoin, Peter Schiff, has said that Bitcoin is crashing. Its dominance has fallen to 38%. It's the lowest since June 2018. Competing with 21,000 other intrinsically worthless digital tokens, NFTs, and crypto-related equities is taking its toll. Even if Bitcoin is scarce, its alternatives are not. What he's referring to there are other more tangible assets like your shares and gold. This comment here is something that I looked at. What you can see here is that gold is also down 5% year to date. So guess what, Peter? Its dominance is down too. We need to stay strong. Cryptos are the future. If people like Peter Schiff can't see it, that's unfortunate for him. We will benefit from it in the long run. Moving on to a project that I personally do hold some tokens in, Ripple. We have had an announcement from one of their senior advisors called Peter Welfare. He is a senior advisor when it comes to CBDCs. CBDC is not always something that the crypto community likes to talk about, but it is here. It is something that we need to discuss. And he said that Ripple are going to have some CBDC announcements in the next few weeks. Now, as we can see here from Watch the News, it is a broad timescale, but we do know that they are working on CBDCs. So watch the space. After the court case is settled between Ripple and the SEC, I think we're going to see XRP rather go up quite a bit. And any XRP holders, the XRP community themselves, something to keep looking at. Okay, moving to something that we spoke about yesterday, Ethereum news. A crypto regulated platform in Switzerland called CBDC has enabled staking as the merger is getting closer. Now, this is the first news that has broken about staking with Ethereum. There are going to be other platforms that are going to allow this. There is talk that Binance will enable it within the next few days. But Ethereum being enabled as being able to stake it is something that we can see we'll see more and more often. And on this platform, it's joined the others of Cardano, Tezos, and Polkadot. we do have Matthias Schultz, the bank's head of technology and client solution, has said in a statement that the launch of Ethereum staking services will enable institutional investors to play a key role in securing the future of the network. Now, any Ethereum holder, that is something that you want to see, something that is stable. I think Ethereum is here to stay. Although the gas fees are not going to get less for now, we do know that this proof of stake merge will help in terms of energy costs, so we will see the gas fees eventually come down within about the next 18 months or so. We have just mentioned Cardano, so why not talk about the Cardano hard fork, the Vasil hard fork, which is coming on the 22nd of September. All you Cardano holders out there, get excited. This is a coin that I do like. I am bullish on, and I do think that we will see a lot from it in the future. But just they have released some information about what is going to happen with the hard fork and some of the big improvements that this upgrade is going to bring with it. So here we can see the Vasil hard fork update will take place on the 22nd of September using a combinator approach to merge the previous protocol with the latest one. The Vasil improvement will be implemented and the Cardano mainnet will transition to the Basho era. Now, it is quite a technical paper. I will drop a link down below if you'd like to go through it. But these are just some of the things that I've picked out here. So here they spoke about how they got to the date of the actual merge. And what they wanted to see was 75% of the SPO nodes updated to the hard fork version, which is obviously the Vasil. The exchanges that manage 80% of the liquidity had moved across to it. And the top 10 dApps had also moved to the upgrade. Once that had happened, they knew that they could set the 22nd of September as the upgrade day. These are some of the major improvements that are coming with the Vasil upgrade: scaling and optimization, better adoption and support for application growth, boost network throughput, and support layer 2 capabilities. Big thing when it comes to layer 1s is that it's going to give support for the layer 2s and the dApps. We do want to see scaling options as well, so that's something that's really good for everybody who is in the Cardano space. Lastly, we're going to take a look at another project that I do like. I do not personally hold any coins in this, but Algorand I do think is a coin for the future. Definitely being slept on at the moment at its current price. I do think it is actually a steal. Again, not financial advice, but do look into the project. And updates like this, something that you always do want to see. Major protocol update has gone live today. This is within the last sort of hour and a half. They've introduced state proofs for trustless cross-chain communication and 5 times faster performance. You know, before we were seeing 1,200 transactions per second. Now we're up to 6,000 transactions per second. When you're having a look at some of the older technology like Bitcoin, that can take half an hour, 2 hours for a transaction to happen. We're looking at Algorand being almost instantaneous, which is something that, you know, when you're looking at cross-border transactions, it's really, really something that's exciting to see. Trustless communication, interoperability. What more could you want from a coin? That's all that we have time for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next market update.